Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm your number one success motivator. Welcome to episode 1 of 100 study abroad tips I've compiled for anyone who is planning to or is already studying abroad as an international student. I also happen to be an international student, and so these tips will go a long way to really help you. These are tips you won't find anywhere else. So let's get started, shall we? Tip number 1. Have some savings before you go abroad to study. You really don't want to arrive in a foreign country with empty pockets. Savings serve as a great emergency cushion because no one knows the future. Tip number 2. Don't rely on people to validate your choice. The truth of the matter is that you don't owe anyone an explanation if you're deciding to go to school abroad. If your instincts tell you to go for it, don't rely on people for encouragement or approval. And on to tip number 3. You don't always need a GRE or GMAT score to study abroad. Now, GRE or GMAT is sometimes waived under certain circumstances because it really depends on your desired program of study and sometimes your GPA. So, quit with the excuses and get started already. Tip number 4. Never take the advice of someone without official confirmation. Now, there's nothing better than a confirmation from the appropriate authority. So, for instance, if you need confirmation on the admission process, get in touch with your school directly. And we're on to tip number 5. Ask questions if you don't understand something. Now, studying abroad is one of the best decisions you will ever make, and so you need to seek clarity every step of the way and ensure that you're on course throughout the process. You owe it to yourself to make a good first impression. Tip number 6. How about keeping a journal? Well, this might sound like a little old school, but it's a sure fun thing to do. You're going into a new environment with a new vibe. Time to record some exciting memories for your reading pleasure. We're on to tip number 7. Don't expect much from people from the same country as you. Now, studying abroad is a whole different level, and as much as it's great to be excited, don't expect too much from your country people to make you happy. Create your own happy memories. Tip number 8. Never let your accent intimidate you. So I know that, for instance, I don't sound American, although I'm schooling in America. So you don't sound and talk like citizens of the country you're studying in. Big deal! Studying abroad is rather a good time to stay proud and original, no matter how your accent sounds. Tip number 9. Be in constant touch with your school's International Students Office. You can never get it wrong if you're talking to the right people. The International Students Office remains your number one go-to office for all immigration-related concerns. And on to our last tip for this episode. Tip number 10. Don't burn bridges with your previous employer. Now, just because a new chapter is unfolding doesn't mean you should end things with your previous employer on a bad note. You will need the recommendation of your previous employer somewhere along the way. Thank you for watching. I hope these tips go a long way to give you the success you need. Be sure to catch the remaining episodes right here by subscribing to my channel and also tapping on the notification icon. This ensures that you're the first to get all the juice on the remaining tips because I'll be uploading sizzling new content every week. Thank you for subscribing and catch you in my next videos.